yesterday on San Fernando and Osborne at the bus stop.
Possible child abuse. 11571 Croesus Avenue, base to location with 5546 and RD 1849 Monocost traditional. Heading from Mary Queen West 3 and 693041 no one turns to an RO of Nick and Tornovich at 2.
Fortunately for the driveway blocker at 2040 is listed.
6-1, we're canceled. 31183 southbound 73 north of Bear, south 73 north of Bear.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. What's up, guys? How are you? Hello, hello, hello. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Sean. Hello, Darren. Hello, Kaylin. Hello, Jeremy, Vanessa, David, Lynette, Brad, Scott, Tony. And Lynette, Vanessa, 420, Lauren, Incident Page, and BF, and Christy, and Denise, and Lizzie, and Danielle, and Unknown, and Frazzled, and Jennifer, and Anthony, and Vanessa again, and Incident again, and Chopper, Shauna again, Chopper again, Lynette again, Christopher, Frazzled, Shauna again, Stretch, Vanessa, la 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 la. Hi! Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. Welcome to Thursday evening live. Loud Labs live with me, your host, Scott Lane. What time is it? 7:32, April 25th, 66 degrees in LA County, or at least the part of LA County that I'm in. This part right here. Bam! I'm out early because I'm going in early. Elliot Gamer and Tamara, yes. I actually want to go in 30 minutes and watch myself some TV, but I'm not. I got big plans tomorrow, big plans with my mama. We gotta go play 18 holes, and then we're gonna go eat late lunch, early dinner. And I want to be well rested. Can't let my mom beat me in golf. No, 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 no. No, no, no. It's not Mother's Day. It's not her birthday. No, 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 no. Ooh, boy, do I feel that screen more and more every day. Damn.
And then 169 slot 47 assault ALS, stage for sharp en route. 4658 Camino Real, 5 Stone Avenue.
Yeah, OC she is. And I believe that's where I might get my competitiveness from. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm not very competitive. I just don't like to lose. Thank you, Q2TV.
Engine 31, grass fire in the riverbed.
Hold on. Sorry guys, people are sending me some messages. Things be happening and people want to let me know about it.
Employee attempted to wake up the subject, but he was not responsive.
Alright guys, I'm back, sorry. There's some news going on that's in our little industry that's pretty funny. And everybody decides that they need to tell me. Sell that shirt? Nah. We gave these away in 2012. Oh, hey. Hi, Dad. Hello, Dad, and good night.
Do you have any contact info from the prior calls here?
Jennifer, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. Dad, how was the weather yesterday? Are you okay? No, it's not new merch. See it? It says 2012 on it. Bam. Let me find the video. Where would it be? Where would it be? Where would it be? Let's do this. Here you go. Let me see what I can find. Let me see what I can find. Let me see what I can find. We actually worked really hard. We worked really hard on this video. But more importantly, what, Charles? What? For a movie? Is he having breakfast or lunch or dinner or something? What's going on? Why, Charles? I'm gonna show you the video in just a second, Quaker, but I figured it was Top Gun. But where? Is he there now? I'll go there. I like Tom Cruise. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find the video. Shuttle Project 2012. This is it, right? This is it, right? Show me a still grab. So the space shuttle is part of the LOUDLABS story. Like I told you, LOUDLABS was created back in the 90s, and it came from, it's part of a story. And the space shuttle, recommissioned space shuttles, is how the LOUDLABS crew gets around in this story. So when the shuttle came to Los Angeles, we had to do something, and this is what we did. And boom, 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 and boom. I figured it was Top Gun, but actually, guys, it's not called Top Gun. The movie, it's not Top Gun 2. Do you guys know the name of the movie? I do. Can somebody tell me the name of the movie without hitting Google? Without hitting Google? Al, I was watching you surf. I was literally just waiting for someone to take your phone away. What's the name of the movie, guys? Bam! Charles got it. Charles got it. Charles got it. Charles got it. I should do the Inland Empire. I have 4 guys that I can go out with. Considering my cousin doesn't like to be on camera, it won't be him. Or it'll be him. It'll be in his car with the camera just facing me when we do this. And then obviously I can do this. Or I can go with Rob.
Engine 26, flight 87, personal 502. Engine block 41, diplomatic rating 2353 East Alcindor Boulevard, unit.
Daniel Rowley! Yes I did.
Engine 40, investigation outside, Rosemead Boulevard, Shenandoah Ave.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoy cameras, and I enjoy doing my job. Wait, I enjoy doing my job. I enjoy doing my job.
Suspect 8 and you.
Now at 7-Eleven on Van Nuys, Magnolia, San Francisco, 0601 3963.
Charles, is he filming now, or are they done for the day, or are they getting set up for tonight? And did you physically see him, or is that just what people said? Daniel Rowley. Rowley? Daniel. It inspired a lot of people. And if you try to get a hold of Zach and talk to Zach, well, you can't. I mean, you can still get a hold of him, but he'll tell you he's a stringer, but he's not. If you try to get a hold of Howard, he probably won't answer you. I, on the other hand, am the stringer that is bringing all the other stringers together. So if you have any stringer questions, I will happily answer you. Unless you're in Los Angeles, then I ain't gonna answer you at all. And Dad, I got your message. I did hear you. Can I say, hi Scott, can you say hi to my son, OC James? Hello, OC James. And if that's what it says on your birth certificate, your mommy's not nice. What's up, James? How are you? Hope things are well in the OC. I was born and raised in OC. And then, actually, I was born and raised, I guess. Lived in Orange County all over, kinda. 2 spots. La Palma and Brea. And then made my way to LA County. Dun, dun, dun.
Railroad walk walls all tacked up. Are you cleaning that up?
That is showing on your alert, or is it a serial?
So, Blazing 17. Well, Daniel, you just gotta be on your toes, man. Gotta be on your toes.
145 squad 118 abdominal pain 18881 in Colima Road. That's the windshield.
I don't think Cotton's gonna hear me. And Anthony, we knew what you meant. We meant what you knew. Sounds beautiful. Sounds like Cotton's beautiful. And that's why her name is Cotton. Well, hello, stringer on the west coast of Florida.
Daniel Torres, GOB 522 of 87.
Oh, hello, Jenny. I just said hi to you now. Yes, Bucko, I'm starting early so I can stop early. Got big plans tomorrow. Big plans. Big plans. Well, thank you, Johnny. Thank you very much. How is the stringer market in the west coast of Florida? What market are you in? Orlando's in the middle. That puts you, what market is that? Oh gosh, I should know. It's not Miami, it's not Orlando, it's not Jacksonville. What's the other one? Tampa Bay. You're in the Tampa Bay. Ah, I saw it as you said it. I know that there's definitely a market in Tampa Bay. So how is it? How is the market? Daniel, what county?
2321 South Hacienda Boulevard.
What county and what country are you in? Because it all depends on what you do.
3043 Mariposa Avenue.
Well, the fact that they didn't arrest you means they were just trying to threaten you. They were just trying to puff out their chest. Just to, How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Because if you're under 25, they're going to try to intimidate you. Small town in North Carolina. Yeah, they're going to definitely try to intimidate you. You have your First Amendment right to be there. I know you don't want to say this, but if they say obstruction of justice, who's obstructing who from doing their job? 33. All right, you're old enough to understand the rules and laws and talk back to officers and not be in trouble. I don't like doing it, but obstruction of justice, who's obstructing who? You're obstructing me for my First Amendment right. I'm not stopping you. I didn't stop you from drinking your coffee in your car while you're sitting in your car keeping warm. You came out here and tried to stop me. There's yellow tape. Put up the yellow tape, and then I'll know where I can and cannot go. I'm not a fan of these guys, but I have learned some stuff from the First Amendment auditors that you see on YouTube. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to your search and put in First Amendment audit, and you see some of them, as in none of them, are very nice and polite. But they are super, super mouthy to cops, but you do learn what you can and cannot do. Now, granted, none of them go to crime scenes. They only go to like government buildings or public places, but you are filming in a public place. So just learn what your First Amendment rights are and stand up for yourself. But just don't get arrested. But I always tell my guys, if you don't get arrested at least once, you're not trying hard enough. Kevin, they absolutely do, man. They absolutely do. No, Quaker, that was my guy named Randy, or on here, as we know, Code 2 Media. Jack Daniels, that means that I have expanded to New York City. The #1 television market in the world, the #2 news market in the world. I lied. Country. The #1 television market in the country, the #2 television news market. And Los Angeles is the other way around. Los Angeles is the #2. Whoa! Big money, big money, big money! Thank you, Tech 2. Los Angeles is the #1 news market in the country, but we are the #2 television market in the country. Kind of see what I'm saying? See what I mean? Chris Tina, yes, the officer did survive. There is a GoFundMe for him. I was going to give it to you guys. They were going for 40 grand. They reached that 40 grand in like 6 hours. Last I checked, it was up to 52, but I'm guessing it's more than that. I don't know where. Hold on.
LA 881 traffic hazard, Beverly Glen and Nikata, on southbound Beverly Glen, past possible body or animal wrapped in a blanket blocking traffic.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's going to be a SUV, year is going to be 1995.
Bucko, yes I am. At some point. Matter of fact, Sunday night, I will have a father and son stringer team from Sydney, Australia with me. They're up to 66,000. I'm pretty sure this is who it is, right? Yeah, this is it. All right, so here is the GoFundMe for the officer. Yeah, Quaker. Just in case people don't see it. Is that okay? Problem with that? I can do it a 5th time. There it is. Let's make it 6.
49. Gonna be 3 and from dead end. Over on 2nd Street. You should be over 49 now.
It's getting a little bright in here. Alright, well, sun's done. I like it when the sun's down.
Engine 93, Squad 92, person.
Alright, here we go.
47th Street East, McDonald's.
Today's episode is brought to you by Cotton Candy Bang. For all your Cotton Candy Bang needs, go to the store. So I got some Loud Labs live info for you here. Been thinking about this the past few days, about how I was going to do it, and talked to my wife today, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, what are we at, 125 episodes now? It's going to take me some time to do it. I'm going to turn all 125 episodes into a podcast. Podcast will be available on iTunes. I don't know if it's going to be available anywhere else, but I will put it on iTunes. But I will start each episode with, now I don't know if I'm going to do the first, it's going to take me a while to catch up. So when I catch up, I will start the episodes with, got some sponsors now. I'm going to start the episodes with some sponsors and probably have Lisa join me. It won't be, none of this will be on camera. It'll just be words. We'll start it. It's kind of like so talking about stuff before they go into the conversation. No, Bang's not a sponsor. We'll call the live portion of this the conversation. Whether it's not really a conversation, but we'll call it the conversation. So I have a little mini studio. Some of you guys have seen that. It's the little gamer studio I built for the kids, but I can also, obviously record audio. So Lisa and I will talk about some current events, and I'll do some sponsor talk for like 5 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes, and then it'll get into the conversation. So let's say I'm caught up, and right now I'm filming episode 125. So 125, you guys will be looking at live like you are now. And then tomorrow morning when I wake up, Lisa and I will have a 5-10 minute conversation, talk about what I did the prior night before, talk about talk about the sponsors, talk about some current events, and then I'll say we'll get to the show. And then it will basically be, I'll take 125, make 125 and do an audio bit, put the audio I just recorded, put that audio with there, and send it out. It won't be live. I'll post them whenever they get posted. The following day after posting live and being live in front of you, I'll turn that into an audio podcast with bookends on it. A little of me talking before, and then I'll talk afterwards after it's done. So sometimes people do Spotify as well. I don't have iTunes. All right, Gabriel, I'll see what I can do.
We have a 901 coming. We're going to have technical cleanup. Chest team, probably related to the airbag.
So it's just another way for this to get out. Obviously, it won't be live, even though it's called Loud Labs Live with Scott Lane. And I don't think I'll call it the Loud Labs Show. It's not really a show. So it might just be Loud Labs with Scott Lane when you catch it on the audio version. Now, what I'll have to do is, anytime I answer one of your questions on here, because I talk a lot, so it's enough to where it won't be much dead air. Now, there will be some dead air because I have a job to do and I'm driving, and I do understand that, and I'll try to talk a little more as I drive and go to stories. But when I'm at a story, if I'm recording, obviously I'm not going to talk, but if I'm not recording, I'll try to talk more. And then if you are watching it and you know and it's quiet and you know that I'm at a scene, obviously it's not going to translate well, but then catch it on the YouTube. That's where you'll be able to see it. But I think I am going to start turning into a podcast because 1, I can, 2, I have the capabilities, and 3, I really want to. I know, right, Jenny? Just one sip and BAM! Also, I get a little excited when I talk about things that I enjoy. I enjoy playing with. I enjoy playing with my equipment.
Out that alley walkway, and I'll go around to the 7-Eleven parking lot.
What's up, Bridgeport, Connecticut? Frazzled, that's not true at all. Frazzled, we have fires and mudslides, and more fires and more mudslides. Don't forget those things. What's up, Las Vegas? Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. And scooters, yes, we have scooters. Lots and lots of scooters. Lots and lots of people breaking their wrists. Lots and lots of people breaking their heads. What's up, Lewis? Thank you very much. I appreciate hipsters. The problem with the hipsters, Al, is they kind of made themselves not cool anymore, because it was cool to be a hipster when everybody else wasn't. Now that everybody is, it's not cool. Just like, you know, like I said, it's not cool to be cool anymore. So, like, being a hipster is kind of not cool anymore. Hello, Great Falls, Montana. Thank you, Patricia. And the cool thing about me and Dead Air not talking, and this will translate okay onto the audio versions, is at least someone's talking.
846 for Metro. Reason for canceling PD?
I've also been putting my stand-up routine together, and I just don't have the guts enough to start doing it. Because here's the problem with doing it: you can't just do it once. You got to do it. Once I start, I'll start like forever. Like I'll have to do it until I can't do it anymore. And like right now, I have a platform, and I haven't told any jokes. I haven't said any of my routine yet, but I have things. I have stories that I can tell. I have observations. I have kids. I have observations, and I have stories. So I don't know. Ashley, any update on yesterday's pursuit? Yes, the female went to the hospital, and the dude went to jail. So I don't know. I'm scared to go do it. The good news about doing my stand-up is I can roll in, do my 5-minute set, because that's all it is when you start out, is 5 minutes, and then 15 minutes, and then you do that 5 or 15 minutes for like a year, and then you start with some new stuff, blah, 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 blah. And the good news is I'm already up at night. I just don't know. I just don't have the guts to do it, dude. Just don't have the guts to do it.
Traffic collision with fire along Beach Boulevard. Magnolia Avenue. Clinton Squad 20, diabetic, 12049 Walnut Street, Lane Avenue. Junction 102, 664, Napa Port.
Snake. Ooh, really glad I didn't go down. I knew there was a reason why I stopped. Ooh, that would have been dangerous. That would have sucked. All right, I need to do something real quick.
So stack incidents 437.
Come on.
4902.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
PR from the country, Carolina, Thomas, focus in 577 security call 58. Operator 47150 7th Street, Greyhound Bus Station, incident 5770, minority 1309.
Have you arrived?
Engine Squad 31.
All right, I've already wasted like a minute and a half, and that was way too long. I bet you that minute and a half is going to cost me. I went to look up something that I already knew where it was. I just needed to confirm so I wasn't wasting my time. But I just screwed up. I just screwed up. We're on our way to a vehicle crash involving fire, and that doesn't mean the fire department. That just means somebody crashed and their car is on fire. But nothing is confirmed until we hear a size up. Did somebody put, wait, what? Do you not know what we do here?
Engine 163, Squad 54, person 6, 6818, line bound.
Come on, dude, go. Live your stupid bike. Woo! If I was in my truck, I wouldn't have to hit the brakes. You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
Engine Squad 154, seizure 306, North Valencia Place, Adams Park.
Oh, there's a horse. That's a horse. I should probably be careful about how I drive near that horse. That's a straight up horse in walking down the street.
What is the last name on the ID?
LA Quint 20. Is this a call from another location? The residents say they did not call.
Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. My turn. Hi, guys. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all.
LA Quint 20, resident is stating they do not need any medical 20 squad.
So, how far?
Available.
20 copy.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Go, 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 go. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Dude.
Yes, sir. It's going to be over here on Squad 106, difficulty breathing. 59 over, forward. 736.
You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. see the police. I don't see anything on fire. So that's good. That's good. Oh, but what I don't... Alright, so let's go check it out. There's no fire here. I don't even think there's anybody trapped. There's that. There's that. What's up, guys? We did. What we got before? All right, so it's not anything for us. I'd rather go record that horse. That horse sounds fun. Well, nothing on fire, so that's good.
The informant on the line. Hardboy 1.
This is Squad Missile 73, cardiac arrest, Sheriff and Route 25119 High Spring Avenue, Powell Drive. Engine of Squad 16, difficulty breathing. Solo 3, 81st Street, Naomi Avenue.
Well, I tried.
Injury 2000 162nd Street, apartment 316, map page 69.
Next 62, incident 4217, 4217.
Well, now what should we do?
013870, home percent low, no transit, yelling to the rear.
Should we talk about what I had for dinner tonight? I had penne pasta with Alfredo sauce with shrimp
Union 854.
and
No one around you don't
cheese bread.
Brandon J. Pendergrass, 1078 North Shooting Star Drive, Omaha.
So in case you guys wondered what my burps smell like or what they taste like, that tastes good.
Engine 22 Squad 3, 6% ALS, 65 South Amalia Avenue, East 6th Street.
LA Squad 30 shows the route.
Why do you guys always care where I am? Does that make a difference in your life? Does it really make a difference in your life where I am? Does it matter what you're doing right now? Like, is it going to change what you're doing at this moment? No, just know that I'm in LA County. I'm in LA County. How's that? To me, it's like the gun rule. Like, if we stopped selling assault rifles to the public today, is that going to change people's lives? Nope, not at all. Not going to change a darn thing that I do tomorrow. It's not going to change a darn thing that any of these 96 other people are doing tomorrow. If you're a police officer, it will help change what you do tomorrow. It'll make it a little easier in the future. Ooh, shepherd's pie. I haven't had that in a minute. What is shepherd's pie? That's how I know I haven't had it in a minute, because I don't remember what it is. Yeah, John P., we got the end of it. I uploaded it today. It's sitting there right behind this one. Shepherd's pie. Something to do with meat and cheese, right? Andrea, if you recognize the streets, then you'll know where I am. If you don't recognize the streets, it's obviously not in your area. Hamburger with creamy mushroom soup, mashed potatoes, corn layers. Yeah, some of that sounds good. Some of that sounds good. I like Andrew's version. Andrew's version sounds good too.
Engine squad 37, entry 38604.
Tacos, that was Tuesday. Actually, I had tacos for lunch. I did. I had tacos for lunch. Leftover tacos from Taco Tuesday. I do have an idea for a food show, though, and I do need to talk to a couple people about it. I do. Been wanting to talk to a couple people about it. And the reason why I say that is anybody in the food industry will always have a job because food's not going anywhere. So ideas come and go, and same with things that revolve around food, but oh, thanks, Mendez. Thank you, Mendez. Thank you very much. If I was to get myself involved in a food show, that has longevity because, well, we talk about food here because we found out that's what everybody has in common. Every human has two things in common. Well, they have more than that, but the basic two things is air and food. So Al Gore already made a show about air, and there's plenty of shows about food. So if you're if you're a caterer, you're never gonna go out of business unless you're a bad business person. And healthcare, they're true. Yeah, Patricia, possibly, but a lot of people don't drink water. Do I believe in ghosts? Oh man, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want this episode to get ruined. Anytime I bring up ghosts, the episode gets ruined. So, you tell me. That's how I found out I knew about stringers before they have a bad rap in California. We don't have a bad rap. What are you talking about? If we had a bad rap, would we have a show that glorifies the good things we do? I don't know where you got your information from. Who said we have a bad rap?
Engine squad 39, hang up 56.
Everett. Well, if you're shooting during the day, go get yourself a $150 HD camera from Best Buy or Walmart and get yourself a shoulder mount. And for $200, you're in business. If you really want to get yourself something, get yourself a PMW 100, a PMW 200, or a PMW 300. Either one of those will get you going. The PMW 300, if you're not into cameras, is probably a little more camera than you need. The PMW 200 is a little better in a price range. The PMW 100 is way better in the price range, and that's good to start. Dory, we just chased a story that was not a story, but that's part of the job.
Second one is a 2001 Red Eclipse. No further. Bye-bye.
In 2000, so you're saying a lot of stuff was said 20 years ago? Or 16 years ago? Wow. All right. Yeah, I mean, if you want to consider the source, 16 years ago. And I was in business 16 years ago. I was in business 19 years ago. Matter of fact, I started in 2000. Huh. I wonder if that have anything to do with the shit that was being said. Sorry, Dad, if you're still on here. Bad word. I was reading somebody else's words. In 2000, 2004, a lot of stuff was said about stringers. It's right about 2000 is when I started, and 2004 is when I became the best stringer. I wonder if it was my competition that was saying those bad things. You set your budget 35 hundo. Well, then you can get yourself a PMW 200. Get yourself a used one.
Engine 18, public assist, 4200 West Imperial Highway.
People aren't talking crap about you, you're not doing something right. Usually the people that talk crap are the jealous ones.
Come on.
Bam! Look at that. Thank you. Thank you very much, Alfonso. Scott, I got another business question for you. For a complete beginner, should we even charge for footage, or best to give it away until you are more known? I always try to sell it for $1, but you got to get their information. You have to get the station's information. And in order to get the information, sometimes you got to give it away for free. And if you give it away for free, then you give it away for free. But I was told by a smart businessman, nobody works for free. So if you want to waste your time and money and give it away for free, that's cool. If you want to sell it for $1, that's cool. You want to sell it for $5, $25, $50, $1,000, $1 million, whatever dollars you decide, or what their market charges, then go for it. I think there was a few deaths of stringers because they were in the wrong place. Well, Daniel, I think you're thinking wrong. There's only been one stringer that has died in the line of business or in the line of duty. And that's because he got into a car accident on his way to a fire, and his name is Matthew Frank from San Luis Obispo. Happened about 1.5 years ago, or maybe it's 2 years now. Or a year. About a year, 1.5 years. But no, you heard stringers have died being in the wrong place. Absolutely not. Only one stringer has died that I'm aware of in my 20-year history of doing the business. And yeah, only one has died. And it was wet roads, and he was on his way to a call, which means he's probably driving too fast. Let's be honest. I'm good today. Where'd the name LOUDLABS come from? I've said it plenty of times. Pigged in the Blanket is great. Yes, Frazzled, he is the one I made the memorial video for, because that's the best way I can compliment somebody. I can talk about them all I want, but I can show you better than I can tell you. Edgar, all the places you hear in music. Redneck, no. I had a passion for cameras. I did not have a passion for journalism. I was a nosy kid, so the passion for cameras and being a nosy kid was a perfect job for me. Oh, and I knew my way around town, and I knew my way around town well. All those things combined, and then at that time, hanging out with my friends, I was learning not to miss the shot. It was the perfect job for me, and I turned it into a little bit more than a job. It became a career, and during that time, I made stringing look good. 2 reality shows and a movie. Yes, Rebecca, it is the space shuttle. Redneck, absolutely not. The best way I knew how to get in front of the camera was to control the camera. The best way I knew how to get in front of the camera was to control the camera. And that's how the love of cameras started. And then, like I said, I happen to know my way around town. I happen to be really good at not missing the shot, and I'm nosy. So when this job was put in front of me, I excelled at it very quickly. Right on, Redneck. That'd be cool. Like I said, if I want to be a Funko, I can't approach Funko. If I want to be on Joe Rogan, I can't approach Joe Rogan. The only thing I have going for me with Joe Rogan is he has Netflix and obviously watches a lot of things on Netflix. So if he could just come across my show and get interested in it, it would be a life changer. It really would. And that's the problem. That's why he doesn't let a lot of people on there, because he knows it's a life changer. It's not his responsibility to change people's lives. Well, Kilso, or Kilos, Kylos, Kills, Kilos, Pasados. A lot of people do. That's because I make stringing look good.
For a hat, prescription glasses, gray jacket, green t-shirt, blue jeans, black tennis shoes. If you go for responding, it's close to us, and 58949.
Well, Redneck, let's be honest. There's 113 million subscribers to Netflix, and a lot of people share their passwords. So if 1% of that 113 million subscribers, that's 10 million right there. So Ramness, are you kidding me?
Approaching caution in the area of Olson between
You're kidding, right?
Riley and Ralston, large amounts of debris in the roadway.
You can't figure that one out? Scott, what would you think about the market value in Daytona Beach area? You know, the spring break, they're crazy down here. Everett! Do I still drink bangs? I'm on one now, Rebecca. Everett, there's a market everywhere. It just depends on what's newsworthy in your area of town. Just because there's spring breakers and it's real busy doesn't necessarily mean it's topical. What's going to make what will make spring break news type stories? You got to remember, the news is sad. News doesn't like to show happy news. So somebody dies during spring break, even of an overdose, not news. Somebody falls out of a balcony and dies. That's news. If a whole party gets transported because they all took too much, possible news. But just because people are having a good time in a place doesn't make it news. If there's a car accident, that particular week or 3 weeks of spring break, car accidents go up. So fatals, DUIs, things like that, more topical. But there's news everywhere. The sadder the better. Dory is absolutely correct. No, I didn't see the Colorado crash. That is good news, high maintenance. That is good news. That is very good news. Uh-oh. Yeah, what Frazzled said.
48, 29, spot 32.
Not for me. What's up, Rialto, California? What's up, Rialto? Andrew, here, there's a lot of shootings too. I always say that at least one person is shot a day in LA County. If nobody was shot that day, 2 people will be shot the next day. You probably, it all depends on the situations. Right here, I always say if there's a male Hispanic bald head with tattoos on his phone while he's going into the ambulance, that's not going to make news. Gang shootings don't make news. If they miss and they hit 2 or 3 innocent people, that makes news. Or if there's a gang shooting and 4 or 5 gangsters are shot, that could make the news. Drive-bys, it all depends on the situations. It depends on if it's a busy night. It depends on what, or if it's a slow night, or what else has been in the news. But it's not, you never know until you try. And then for you new stringers who don't know if there's a stringer market or not, just because you don't see a logo on your TV doesn't mean there's not stringers. But if you go out there consistently and you sell your footage for $1, give it away, sell it for 50 bucks, whatever, the stringers in that area, one, you'll start to see them. And two, they're going to contact you and say, hey, what are you doing? You're ruining it for the rest of us. And that's when you say, hey, give me a job. Or you can say, I'm doing fine. Angel, nope. I watched it on TV. One of our dudes covered it at the end. He was one of the cameramen that you saw on TV from the air.
This caller stated the suspect vehicle was a red two-door and all paper model plate. The suspect appeared to have been involved in a traffic accident.
Those calls are both related, and we've got to sort it out here.
Juvenile, on the denied 223-216, Allen Circle, 223-26, Tate Allen Circle.
Christopher West, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Did it back in 05, 06. I forgot what summer it was that I did it. I did it, don't like it. I was into the thrill of the hunt, but it, in order to be a good paparazzo, you have to work during the day. And I've gotten spoiled about working during the day. Slash, I work at night. Working during the day, traffic during the day, like I said, I've gotten spoiled. I don't like moving about the city during the day at all. Good money in it, absolutely good money. But every year the money in that goes down. Due to social media and due to TMZ, social media, the guys, the celebrities don't let you make money off of them anymore. They just post their own stuff, and the magazines get it from there. TMZ gets it from there. Back when I did it is right about the time that it was getting a little too big and a little too crowded, and everybody told me that I wouldn't last or I wouldn't make it, and I did fine. I did fine. I chose not to continue doing it because I wanted to do it at night, and the difference between daytime and nighttime is daytime they might not even know you're there. Nighttime they know you're there. The only way you're going to get a celebrity at night is them from the car to the door at the restaurant, or from the car to the door at the club. That's it. You're not going to get them out shopping. You're not going to get them out looking to buy a new car. You're not going to get them at the park playing with their kids. You're not going to get them at the beach running or exercising. At nighttime, you have to use your flash. Or, you know, if you have a nice video camera, you can see them at night, or you have to use your light. But you're only going to get them from car to door. Door to car. That's it. During the day, you can shoot from the inside of your car. They don't even know you're there. And yes, the money is good. Or the money was good, I guess. Well, congratulations, Quinta. Or Quintana. I'm in the 40-year-old club, too. Well, Annan Anarchy? Me too. Welcome to my life.
Just down on your left-hand side next to the grill.
Miguel, one that pays? No. But I'm a dad. That's what I meant by, like, yeah, I have another job. I'm a dad. No, I turned this into my career. Before I started doing it, stringers, there's only one or two stringers in LA that actually made a living off of it. The rest of them did it as a hobby that pays. Once I got my very first hits, I've never done another thing again that makes me money besides this job. Well, and YouTube now. But besides that, Nope. I make my living with a camera, and that's the same here with YouTube. YouTube is now a secondary income for me and my family. It was not before. It has slowly become. And thank you to all of you. Some of you might have noticed that I finally sent a post of my silver YouTube play button. I've had it for about a month, maybe month and a half. I just never hung it. Today I finally hung it, so I figured I'd take a picture of it and send it out and say thank you. Thank you to you, the fans. Thank you to you, the viewers. Thank you very much. And for those of you who don't know what the heck I'm talking about, go to ScottLane_ at Instagram. If I couldn't string, what would I be doing? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I've given it some thought about what if I didn't want to do this anymore, what I would do, but I'm stuck. I'm stuck. This is me. This is what I'm doing. When's the merch coming out? Well, Christopher, I talked to the dude today. It's getting close. It's getting close. Well, I mean, I have job security, but paparazzi thought they had job security too. Meaning celebrities will always be celebrities and people will always want to know what they're doing, but now there's different ways for them to be doing it. The industry is changing due to you guys, due to people with phones. I always tell my guys that your story is shot for you before you get there. Just most likely it's not shot in the way that you want it to be shot. It's shot with the phone sideways, it's shot moving, it's shot with people going, oh, F and this and S that and oh my B this. But it's always shot for you before you got there. One of the things I also said is, and I came up with this when I heard on the scanner that he said the bear was in his pool. And I told my dude at that time, I go, hey, find a guy who called and said the bear is in his pool and ask him for a picture. And he goes, how do you know he has a picture? I was like, dude, because if you reported it, you recorded it. You don't call and say the house is on fire and then put your phone away and watch it on fire. You call, say the house is on fire, and then you Instagram it, Snapchat it, send it, video it, YouTube it, whatever it is that you're into, Facebook it, all those Insta social medias. People are, I'll give you a great example, you guys, great example. I think I've already given this example. I had the opportunity to sell some worldwide news the other day, and right before I sent it out, I told the guy that I was getting it from knew the guy who had it, and it was part of his family, it's his family member. And I said, you can't post this on social media. If you post this on social media, I cannot sell it. And it was the earthquake in the Philippines of the high rise and the water coming down off the penthouse pool like a waterfall. I said, you can't put this on social media. If you put this on social media, I can't send it. He's like, oh, I think he did. I think he put it on Facebook. So I did a quick Google search, and that footage already went around the world, and I'm sitting there editing it. I'm like, dude. And by then it was too late. The guy cared more about views than he did about a decent 5 digits. 5 digits. That's a decent 2 digits here and 0 0 zeros. A decent 5 digits that dude lost. All because he wanted to be seen. So like I said, our stories are shot for us before we even get there. That's how my industry is changing. Will my industry be the same in 20 years? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Will I still be here in 20 years? Apparently. Bronson's only a year and a half old. So I now have to be a stringer. I didn't always have to be a stringer. I didn't always have to be a stringer. I wanted to be a stringer. Now I kind of have to. I got a family. There's people that depend on me to eat, and that's a weird feeling for me, man. That is a weird feeling. People depend on me to eat food. That's a stress I never thought I'd have, nor did I want, but now I have, I love. Well, Dory, he's in the Philippines. Really hard to punch. Bam! See? Now my kids get to eat more. Thank you, Evergreen. Yeah, some people care more about views than they do about money. And if you have money, that's understandable. But if you don't have any money, psh, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'll give you advice. Don't hold your phone like this. Hold it like this, please. Hold it with 2 hands and hold it horizontally. Don't hold it like this. Ah. Because then I have to edit it, and I don't like having to edit your footage. Here, I can show you the footage. It's sitting right here. It's just sitting right here. Here, watch.
Want to watch better?
I could have done so much with that. So much with that. Could have done so much with that. I could have done so much with that. So much with that. So much with that. Idiot. I could have done so much with that. So much with that. And he just cared about his name. Oh wait, I'll give him credit right now. I should. That way I won't get in trouble. What's happening right there? This is a 6.1 earthquake, and that is a pool on top of that. That is the penthouse pool that is on top of that skyscraper. The water is coming down because the building is shaking so much. There you go, Michael. You got your name out, buddy. Oh, there's your logo too. How much would that video have fetched? A healthy 5 digits. That's worldwide. That's worldwide. Was anyone in the pool? That's a good question, Dory. That is a very good question. I don't know. Bam! Thank you. Thank you for helping feed my kids. So, to those of you who are new to this and don't know how I feel about donations, let me explain. I've been funny right now saying about how this feeds my kids and stuff. Your donations don't feed my kids. My hard work, it's not even hard work. My working as a stringer is what feeds my kids. I don't ask for donations. I never will. I will always be appreciative of it. But I need to be clear. Most of you know this, but some of you don't. You guys work hard for your money. I don't work hard for my money. I work for my money, but I love my job. I'm good at my job. It's not hard work. There are nights where things are hard and stressful, but trust me, dude, compared to what some people do for a living, sitting in my car on my butt talking, well, usually I'm not talking to you guys, but you know what I mean. Sitting on my butt, listening to scanners, listening to other people's problems, going out, recording them and putting them on TV, dream come true. It's not like I work hard. So, when I get donations from you guys, I am super appreciative of it. But I never ask for donations. Unless you're a trust fund baby, donate away. Or I'm in hopes that Elon Musk is on here one day drinking some wine and is like, I'm gonna hook this guy up. But besides that, I appreciate your donations. I don't need them, nor am I ever going to ask for them. And thank you for the last donation. I appreciate that. Yes, Tech 2 I am. Thank you very much. Thank you for noticing. Other people have noticed too in the past. Like I said, 2 reality shows in a movie.
Engine Patrol 128, Squad 107, Silhouette 27859 West Campani Road. Get a verified location. Lay down.
Thank you, Dory. Yes. Redneck, I will be setting up a Patreon soon. I will be setting up a Patreon soon. I'm working with a new management company. Well, they're not new. They're new to me. I'm working with a management company. Right now, we're getting the merch site up. Once the merch site is up, we will be working on the Patreon. And we'll be working on what we should do with different tiers. What different tiers are and what you'll get each month, you know, things like that. But yes, definitely, I will be doing a Patreon. I also might Yeah, probably not. I'm a loyal guy, so I probably won't stream on any other platforms. Oh, dude, Redneck, we ship worldwide, and worldwide is, I think we got it to $7 anywhere in the world. It's only going to cost you $7 in shipping. Absolutely, Canada, for sure. And I think the United States is $4 in shipping. I told you, man, the company that I'm working with, good people, good people. So yeah, it only cost $7, and I think that will be yeah, 7 and some change. The very first things we'll have for sale is we're gonna have 4 posters. It's a poster of the same thing, but it'll be 4 different ways. It's an edition of 25 each. Don't know the price on those yet. It's just there'll be 100 posters available. 25 in one color, 25 in another, 25 in another, 25 in another. There'll be black press shirts, sizes small to 4X, and there'll be black press hats. And then I just said what's gonna be in the merch shop, Gabriel. And then probably keychains and I always forget what they're called, but those things that are on the back of phones, I know this isn't a phone, but the things that are on the back of phones that you hold, those. My daughter wants me to do those, so I'm going to do that. Hoodies, yes, but Christopher, it will be more towards the cold season of America. I know it's cold in other countries right now, but us Americans are selfish. We only care about ourselves. So right now it's hot. I won't be doing yes, keychains with the new logo, absolutely. Frazzled, absolutely. With just the logo only, not the words, just the logo only. In laser subscribed, in like little crystal things, little crystal laser subscribed. Pop sockets, that's it. Yeah, pop sockets. Frazzled has been lucky enough to see the new logo. Oh, I like it that you're new to this channel. Have you checked out the show? Have you checked out the Netflix show? If not, please do. What's the new logo? I don't know if I want to show you guys yet. I don't know if I want to show you guys yet. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Federal Avenue, Unit C. Central Station of the VO shop. Black back over, purple shirt and black pants.
What is a pop socket? Is it an American thing? Beck, no, it's not. Is it a picture of your face? No, it's not. So, pretend this is a phone. I know it's not a phone, but if this is your phone, hello. On the back of it, there's this little circle thing that allows you to hold your phone better, or you can set your phone up on a table or whatnot. But it's the little circle thing that sticks out on the back of your case.
4480 and cancel X1.
Can I cancel with you 440? Or you said 296.
Okay, I'm thinking with the informant girl, that's going to be her wife in the backyard with the dog.
Engine at 93, squad 131, difficulty reading 4604.
And at some point, this logo will be just by itself on a shirt. This logo will be on the back of all the press shirts. Don't quite know, what's up LAX? Don't quite know, like this will be what the hat looks like. The logo might be right here with the word or not, haven't quite decided yet. But the logo will be on everything. LAX, you want to see the new logo? Even LAX hasn't seen the new logo yet.
With a green backpack on the skateboard. Still code 203 on 5996.
On my screen, we can handle both samples. Okay, put out the issue. 34711 Engines 132, 107, vehicle fire, northbound 14, south of Bravo Dolphin.
It's up to LAX. If LAX wants everyone to see it, I'll let you guys see it. If not, I'll just send it to him right now so he can see it.
unlicensed plate parked in front of the location.
The logo took a few tries to get where it is. It was
There,
the
the suspect told the PRO that he had a gun. There's no
see, he's on a phone call, haha.
It's code 2 incident 6038, March 17th.
I had when the designer was making it, he came up with 4 designs. All 4 designs eventually will be put onto a shirt themselves, but that wasn't the logo that I was looking for. What I was looking for was my Volcom stone. I was looking for my stone. I was looking for my Andre the Giant, Obey. I was looking for the thing that when you just see the logo alone without the words, you want me to send it to you, or should I show everybody right now, LAX? Am I going to the vehicle fire? Absolutely not. That vehicle fire is in Canyon Country. It'll take me 45 minutes to an hour to get there. Well, LAX, it's our logo.
Make a call to the female, possibly in one of our rooms.
Not necessarily keeping it a secret. I don't mind sharing it. I was just seeing what you thought.
Engine at 236, squad 10, Chastain, 617 South Vermont Avenue.
You'd love to see it first. Oh, LAX just shut you down. LAX just shut you down.
And they're unable to see anyone in the living room anymore.
The price is for the ride along. Dude, something got in my eye. Usually it's $300 for a half night, $500 for a full night, but because you found me and saw me on this stream, it's $200 for a half night, $400 for a full night. Don't get better at that.
40, first and 6, 1068, Drive, Venice Boulevard, Recruit Durango, and Venice. Victim is a female unknown, possibly cut herself. Unknown if any weapons at the location. So there's 6046 3409.
Now the logo is very
Haskell Avenue.
that's what I'm looking for. Very plain by design. Right now it's only a one color logo, but I have the option of turning it into multicolors depending on how I want to work with it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send it to LAX first. Let him see it first. Then I will wait for his response. And then I'll show you guys. But he said he wanted to see it first, and he's on my team, and I know him, and I don't know you. Oh, you're right, Frazzle. Second. Well, my wife has seen it, and the original LOUDLABS, the artist LOUDLABS has seen it. And, hold on. Where you at? Where you at? A lot of people have seen it. But the public has not. Boom, boom, boom. Is that you? That is you. Don't need to do that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, Alex, check your work email. Bye, Brady. What do I call you? I'll call you Orca. I'll call you Orca 249. Well, there's two reality shows you can watch. You can watch on Netflix a show called Shot in the Dark, and you can watch on this actual channel a show called Stringers LA. Just go to your search bar and put in Stringers LA. Stringers LA is the prequel to Shot in the Dark, and if you can't figure it out between this live stream, Shot in the Dark, and Stringers LA, you don't deserve to be stringing. Alright, you seen Shot in the Dark? Well, then I gave it to you in episode number 1 called The Hustle. I told you everything you need to string. And to be honest with you, you don't even need all that. All you need is your phone and a car. Does that mean you like it, LAX?
Going to be just north of...
What's your hometown?
127.
Cross streets or Central.
So LAX. Eventually, if I take the word away and it's just the logo, I want people to think of LOUDLABS from that logo and that logo only. Fresno. Oh, you're not the first people from Fresno. Fresno's a busy town, dude. You got lots of fires there, lots of car crashes, obviously lots of shootings.
30 years wearing a black hooded sweatshirt and blue backpack.
Yeah, LAX for the most part, but Chase Bank only uses 4 of them. We have 6. Well, now you got me interested. I want to Google.
Callback is very close to 818 746
23 Adam, what is Uncle 320 Adam?
8660. If I see 23, 25, 23, are you updated?
It's only 25 you came up.
Log on. Right, dark path.
Sunshine 4th Street Avenue for a building search.
Units report 5 at 1121 South Barrel Pulse is now an ambulance cutting. It's code 3 is in 6049 and RD 2055.
No. No, not at all.
Southgate PD regarding
You're thinking of somebody, you're thinking of something else. You're definitely not thinking of Circa. You had me scared for a minute. No, not Circa.
Operator 299. They're in contact with the juvenile's mother.
Well, it is very there's not it's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's nothing gnarly. Very generic. That's the word I'm looking for. It's very generic. But like I said, Chase Bank has 4 of them. Ours has 6.
The front window to the residence is broken and PR's operations over in.
Bartender 128 into 132 107 equal fire northbound 14 south of
They're now 6 and West Lake.
into 24 psychological referee series 1561
It is very simplistic. Yes, that's what I was going for. It is very simplistic.
Feliciano Drive, north of Mulholland, Young Lincoln, Kentucky.
Squad 119
You guys ready? You guys ready? All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Traffic South Recreation Center. Neil heard shouting and 6 shots heard. Still further. Close to incident 6080 1135. In Center Office Durango.
Dun dun dun. There she is. There she is. That is the new LOUDLABS logo.
No further information. Addition to 6046.
At some point, you'll see the polygon, I believe is what it's called. You'll see the polygon, and you'll think of us.
Attempting to take over 20 to 0 7 Henry Mary Henry 970 7 Henry Mary Henry 970 76071.
102, 104, 104.
58 are in route.
Thank you to everybody who that's a definite swipe right. Thank you to everybody who liked it. Thank you.
Roger, 16 in
Squad 16 unconscious 3515 Grand Avenue, California.
LAX, you won't have to buy any.
Squad 16
What's going on at 110 Carson?
Call West PD in the morning.
What's going on at 110 Carson?
Charles, coming in.
2716? Dude, that's like way down there. It's like way, that was a long time ago. Why? Oh, that's why. Not a big deal.
Correction 17895, respond, code 2.
Code 2 is 7680, and vehicle 35, you know what's on identified?
Yeah, the first press shirts will have press, and I'll have that on the back, like under the neck between the shoulders, probably about 6 inches long. And then the next shirts will have that whole thing just on the front with just the circle logo on the back. I won't double it. I won't make the big Loud Labs and the big circle and then the circle and the thing. It won't be the exact same thing. It'll just be the little, hi mom. It'll just be the polygram on the back with the polygram on front and Loud Labs here. As for the hats, I will definitely do press hats with, I don't know if I'm going to put the polygram on here with the word or if it's just going to be Loud Labs. I'll probably put the polygram, but the polygram might not look so well on the side here, especially the way that the line goes through the middle, and it might not work out. But at some point, I will do it on a hat, or it's just the hat and Loud Labs. I'll definitely do that. What can you recommend for someone who will be starting soon? Don't do it. Orca 249, make it a job of passion. Don't think you're going to turn it into something that I've been working hard for 19 years. Almost 20 now. Over 19 years. Logo on the sleeve might look nice. Yeah, probably. The pop sockets are going to have the polygram and Loud Labs. No, just the polygram. Same with the keychain. The keychain will just have the polygram. And it'll be laser cut, and you'll get a nice case with a foil thing, we'll see. Just leave the word on the side of the cap. Andrew, that's what I'm thinking. That's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, you might be right, Redneck. You might be right.
The exact location of the Mercedes in the parking lot.
I hear you, Barson. You know what else it looks like? It looks like the new Loud Labs logo. Do I use Pulse Point? Alec, I hate Pulse Point, but yes, I do, absolutely. It is a tool that helps me do my job, but you got to remember, if you are a good scanner listener, Pulse Point is connected to your scanners. Just remember that. And if you say expanded around me, I know what generation you're from, and that means you're not really a good stringer. You're a stringer who relies on somebody else to listen to your stories. You need to be a good listener, which is weird because I'm a terrible listener. It even says right here, listen, Linda, listen, Linda. But yeah, I do use Pulse Point. Alec, it actually really helps, especially since they started the navigation part. What do the trees represent? Palm trees have always been part of the Loud Lab story, and I'm in Los Angeles. Come on now. Well, thank you, Frazzle. Thank you very much. Vanessa, I actually do have some shirts in my trunk, and I've given Backyard Jim his shirts, so any shirts that are in my trunk are free to give away to people. But as for buying stuff, the merch shop will be up soon. The merch shop will be up soon. Do a Loud Labs app with exclusive vid. Christopher West, it's probably what's going to happen on Patreon. When I do Patreon, that's probably what's going to happen. Can you please mail one to Connecticut? Can I mail what to Connecticut? Oh, a free shirt? I don't know about that. But for all of you who have asked for stickers in the past and have sent me your address, I still have your address, and my mom's watching, and we just discussed this today. I have already put the sticker packs together. I need to get the envelopes, and she'll be printing out the labels in just the next few days. So I'm not going to say expect them next week, but expect me to send them out sometime in the next week or two. It's called the 10101. No, Frazzled, that won't do it. Would I ever consider doing LOUDLABS wallets? Well, the company I'm working with can do anything. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm probably going to be doing this right before Christmas, because I might give away a couple for Christmas. Is definitely the keychains, but we've been talking bobbleheads. We've been talking bobbleheads. Would I send a sticker to Australia? No, I wouldn't send one. I'd send multiple.
Suspect is a male black brown, 5'8", 200 pounds, wearing eyeglasses, blue shirt, blue shorts. Weapon used was volley force. Property taken was a person with that ID.
Barson, the
Incident 6-0-42-RD-377.
First of all, I don't need it to identify as a media company. I'm much more than a media company. LOUDLABS in itself is way more than a media company, and LAX just nailed it. That's exactly what it means. That's exactly what it means. It's kind of, well, that's what it came from. That's what it represents. LAX nailed it right there. I was about to say it, and then I read his comment, and that's exactly what it represents. Phone cases for sure. Yep. Beanies, yes, beanies will happen when I do hoodies. Yes, redneck shutter kind of identifies with pictures, not video, but yes, it is definitely has a shutter look to it, and it represents a lens. That's what it's all about. Fidget spinners? No fidget spinners. I will stop right there. No. Helmets? I don't know about helmets. I'll give you stickers to put on your helmet. Redneck. It's funny you bring that up. I was talking to my dude Michael. That's my new manager. I was talking to Michael, and I didn't bring it up to him that I wanted to do condoms, but I said, is there anything you can't do? And he said condoms. And I just go, why? He goes, because I don't want us to be responsible in case something happens with them. And I go, I totally understand. I didn't want to do them anyways, but he said that was one of the things he won't do. There are some products he won't do, and that is definitely one of them due to the fact that coffee mugs, I like coffee mugs. I know some people that drink coffee. Hi, Mom. Can you order your stuff from Spain? Absolutely, Daniel, and it only costs you $7 in shipping. It is worldwide. Sunglasses, not quite sure about sunglasses. The only reason I say that is whatever it is I get to sell to you guys, I want to wear and use myself. I kind of like higher end sunglasses because, well, they're my eyes. And in order for me to do glasses correctly, I'm going to spend a lot of money on getting them done. And I don't know if I want to spend a lot of money. And I don't think sunglasses are, I don't think so. Would I be selling some stickers? I'm not really a sticker seller. I'm more of a sticker giveawayer. So I would say no. Flip flops? Vanessa, no, it wasn't me, but I will tell Randy that, or Code 2TV, as you guys know him on here, that he's getting compliments on his footage. Belt buckles are very possible. Very possible. Cut and sew is very possible. I want to do collared t-shirts, and when I say collared t-shirts, I mean golf shirts. But you can also wear golf shirts as just, like, I wear golf shirts all the time now as being an adult. Like, if I have to go somewhere, I'll just wear a golf shirt because I'll look, yeah, well, it's just like a polo shirt, frazzled, but I'd rather do golf wear, something that I can golf in. Some, like if I was to grab a collared shirt somewhere, you don't sweat so well in there. What can you do for some stickers? I actually have some new ones, LAX. I got some new ones, but I don't have many stickers left because I just put the sticker. I just put the sticker packs kind of together, so I don't have many stickers left. I'll do some new stickers soon. Yeah, Jack Daniels, what you're talking about, dry fit, like most golf shirts. So I would love to do golf shirt with just the logo, and I can design any polo button, not even a button up, just any 3-button shirt I want, any design, any cut and sew, and then just put that logo right there. Whether it's a embroidered logo like this, or whether it's a silkscreen logo like this, but I'll definitely be doing golf shirts at some point here. Gabriel, it's not too late.
3251 South Bentley Avenue, suspect vehicle with a gray Kia Soul. Partial plate Henry Charles X-ray.
What you talking about, Barson? What I miss?
White shirt and shorts, walking around the park with a knife in his hand. Not threatening anyone. 18 incidents, 136, 3915.
Scott at LOUDLABS.com. Gabriel, Scott at LOUDLABS.com. But I'm gonna go in order. I only have so many sticker packs left, so I'm gonna go in order of the very first ones that were sent to me, and those were sent to me in those requests were sent to me in November. So if I run out before I get to you, you'll just have to be put on the list. It's not too late, you guys, but like I just said, I'm going to start in order of requests. So the people that started asking for them in November, who I said I would send them to, because I usually do what it is I say. That's the kind of man my mom raised. I will start with the people in November and make my way down. I think I have at least 20 packs ready to go, and I know there's more than 20 requests, so oh, thanks, Zadie. Thank you, Mr. Irving. I appreciate you. You send your address to Scott at LOUDLABS.com. Diecast. We should talk. We should talk. We should talk. Right off my head, I'm thinking the bobbleheads, but I'd rather go with the bobblehead company because they're more prepared to do it. But you could do some really cool. Second thought would be paperweights. You could do some really cool paperweights with the new logo. Diecast, email me, Scott at LOUDLABS.com, and we'll figure something out. Because what I would do is I would get some prices from you from, let's say I do 25 paperweights, and then depending on how much it costs me to get them from you, to how much they're going to cost on the site to sell. Code 2, you're getting a little crazy. Maybe we'll just do patches, and then you can sew them onto the bag you have now. But we can do anything. We can do anything. We really can. Shauna, giving me your email won't get you stickers. You have to email me and give me your address. Yeah, I'll probably definitely do patches, but everything's in time, guys. Everything's in time. I'm starting slow. Whoa, cool camera under 500 shoot. Christopher West, anything that says the word Sony on it.
PR, male white, lime green, hooded sweater, blue pants. Go to 6131 RD 119.
Edward going 1097
Lots of options. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'll think of some things. Most likely it'll have to do with the logo. Right off the bat, I can think of just paperweights. Whether they're that size, that size, that size, whatever. We'll see.
Go to us at 6157 or 895.
Mom, I'm out early so I can go in early because I got a big day tomorrow. Big day. I told everybody here I'm not gonna let you beat me. And then everyone's like, it's your mom. You gotta let her win. I'm like, it's not her birthday. It's not Mother's Day. I'm not letting my mom beat me tomorrow. Let's just say we're looking for my ball more than we're looking for my mom's ball. I might have distance on her, but hers goes somewhat straighter. What's your big day? I'm playing golf with my mom tomorrow. 18 holes. And then Mom, Michaela does have swim at 4. So depending on the swim, we might wait it out until she's done at 5:30 and then go eat. That way you miss traffic if that works out for you. Or we can just work it around because everything's close. So we can just work it to where one of us takes her and picks her up or does whatever. But whatever works out for you and works out for me and Michaela. Hey, I just said that, Alec. No, I'm not watching Endgame. Oh, wait. Are you talking about the movie? Absolutely, but I don't think I'm going to it anytime soon. As a matter of fact, don't you have to babysit tomorrow because of that, Mom? But obviously not. You must have other things going on. Business card holders with your logo? Yeah. I'm not sure I like that idea. Diecast, dude.
Was a black handgun. Suspects are last seen running on Avalon towards Imperial.
Because with social media so much, people don't really have business card holders. Maybe statues? That way we don't have to do bobbleheads. We can just do little statues, but then those statues have to be painted. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to paint those things. I don't know. We'll figure it out, dude. You keep your mind going, I'll keep mine going. Mouse pads. We'll be doing mouse pads. I can see us doing that. I can definitely see us doing mouse pads. Yep. I want a story, you guys. You know, the more I talk to you, the less I'm listening to a story.
Just occurred, 220th and Border. DRP is on the corner wearing a black dress, reporting that her boyfriend Antonio just struck her. The suspect described as a Hispanic young adult wearing a green hoodie.
Alec Higgy, I like that idea because I will definitely use it. There's one in my golf bag. Rob, I don't know about that one. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Shauna.
Or am I incident 6113 or 1503? He's on
Peachy King. You never know. You never know.
Did you have me as a 2 or a
3 Roger 84
Still is clear to report. It'll be around 275. Civic Center, platform 4.
Ardell, it's all coming. It's all coming. It's all coming for your Loud Labs needs.
Rescue 846, person down, Broadway and Vernon. Subject is now 35 years old, 3980. Go to 6176, RD 657.
654 and Hoover for out of Nora down 113.
I tried, Peachy Keen, I tried watching the new show, Live Rescue. I watched about, 20 minutes before I said, I'm not watching this anymore. Only because I was basically watching work, and I don't like watching work if I'm not working. Like, they didn't show me anything that I've never seen before. They didn't show me anything I didn't know. I wasn't into it. Even with Ashley Bonfield as the host, I had no idea that she was the host. Good for her. But I saw that, and I just saw how fake that set looked. Everybody sitting there with all those headphones on, all actors. None of it was live. I just don't like I don't like trying to be fooled like that. So I didn't dig the show. Good for everybody involved. If you are into news, like if you're a fan of Shot in the Dark, you're a fan of that show. If you like watching the news, you're a fan of that show. If you're a fan of firefighters and EMS, you're a fan of that show. But if you have been watching it for 19 years, not a fan. Alfredo, I could do a Loud Labs energy drink. That just so much goes into that. But I think you're talking about more of a drink holder. No, but we can definitely do koozies. Oh, you're very welcome, Mr. Farr. You're very welcome.
Standing by a church. We'll flag down units.
What? No flowers? Nah. Although I've been told I smell good, so maybe I can put my smell onto a palm tree. Laptop cases? Nah, too many options out there. Scott, how's your night so far? It's just like any other night. I'm sitting here talking to myself. Cuddle Jade, you're absolutely right. Where are the stories? They're not around me. See? Not around me. Well, thank you, Castle Girl. What are you doing?
31, go ahead with your subject.
Thank you very much. Thank you for catching me live. And we're live.
You're on a rescue at a Highlander. Specific vehicle that are Ford Dodge Charger, Washington, license plate of Boy George Edward.
I like how you guys have all these ideas. I appreciate the ideas. But I will be honest with you, nobody's come up with an idea that I haven't already thought of.
I think I did 61.
DRP should be on border at 220th now.
Diecast, already got keychains in the works. Already got keychains in the works. But you said key ring. Maybe we're talking about the same thing. But I already got the logo in the work with I don't know what it's called. What is that stuff called? Where it's laser printed inside the clear acrylic. I already got that going on. How many scanners do I listen to? I am listening to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus my work radio is 9. You know what might be kind of cool? Mr. Diecast, maybe we can make some replica cars. Maybe we can make some little cars, and because those would be easy to paint, black and white, and I can sign them and we can sell those. Maybe we can do that. Because that's what I would do if I was going to do the because I like doing editions. I'm an art collector myself, so I like turning stuff into art. Not art, but I like turning stuff into collector stuff. So if I do bobbleheads, I only do like 25 bobbleheads, and I'll sign and number them. Same with the cars. If we do 10 cars, I'll sign and number them. For 2 reasons. 1, there's only 10 of them, and 2, you can kind of charge a little more when they're editions up.
3701.
On call back to the ERP, phone goes to voicemail, message is left.
Subject to the reason why 25 years been here, red file, let the James no shoes.
Rescue 79, first down. on the nearby church property.
Which scanner is my favorite? The one that gives me the story.
Andreas is 6217 or 1213.
No, Quaker Oats, you're mistaken. That was the story of the day. Now, the story of the night is whatever shows up on TV in the morning. Don't mean to correct you, but it's true. Type it. What am I typing? I'm not a gamer. My kids are gamers. I'm not a gamer. You know, I'm old school. I like to ride my bike when I was a kid. How much of California do we cover? Mostly Southern California, not into San Diego. Just so happens to also do custom die-cast cars. Isn't that what I said? I said I should do this car.
13 out with 220th west.
I like that idea. I like that idea. I like that idea. Would we be able to put antennas on the car? Of course we would. Because you got to put antennas on the car. Got to paint the windows, the tires, and the antennas black, and everything else white. That'd be kind of cool. I would definitely like to do that. Let's start this conversation now. You obviously have my email. Send me some quotes. What are we looking at here? How big? How big? What scale? I guess that's what you would say, huh? What scale? Don't talk dollars on here. Never talk dollars on here. But what scale do you do or do you suggest? Like Hot Wheel size? Or do we go, something decent or, something, what you thinking? No, I won't be in the driver's seat because the windows will be just all black. Alec, don't you worry. I'll be promoting the heck out of the merch once it comes on. I'll turn into a walking, talking commercial. But I do like the idea of the car, because this car is famous. And if I could make this car... Sorry guys, I was looking at something, just checking out for my safety. Don't need anybody coming up to my window screaming and yelling and scaring the heck out of me again. But if I can immortalize this car into a collector's edition piece of art, that'd be great. Alec, duh. Of course I have a Hemi. Who buys a Dodge Charger and doesn't have a Hemi? What's up? Tata-D? 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 Nerds. Boom, boom, boom. For sure, 164 scale is the best option unless you're going really limited edition. We can go bigger. All right, so 1/64th scale. Is that Hot Wheels size? Because when I said tell me scale, I was just kidding. I don't know the difference. I just know Hot Wheels, and I know 1/16th, I think. Oh, hey, Loverbutt. I love you too. I love you too, Loverbutt. Angels. Yeah, it was episode 113, and lucky for me, Bronson accidentally deleted it, which is great. How many miles do I have on my car? I have 50,650. Diecast, one standard options unless you're limited. I really would like to do limited. Like, email me some pics of your car and I can make an example for you. All right, so diecast. Is 1/64th Matchbox Hot Wheels size? Because I would like to do a little bigger, but
14,000 on the way.
because I think that's just a little small. But you know best. Thank you, Patty. Thank you very much. Yes, Hot Wheel size. All right. Cool. Because with the smaller we go, the more of an addition we can do. Like an addition of 50, I'm thinking maybe. But if we were to go a little bigger than that, like model car size, then you know, maybe 10, 15. I like to do additions of 1, or addition of 10, additions of 25, additions of 50. Kind of keep it like that. Central Cal Stringers, you know of it? I don't know of it.
Control information in the area of check in the box 179.
Battery, domestic wireless.
Just in case my wife is not watching, I need to return a text.
Lehigh Avenue.
Plus, there's too many people there. I'm back. There was too many people watching, so hopefully it dropped. Hello? Drop down. Come on. There we go. That's better. Next size will be 143, a little bigger. Gotcha. All right, so I guess give me not obviously not on here. Give me and we'll just have to find out what is available. Hold on, sorry, I went back over here. Just have to find out what is available for your car type. As you know, or as you probably know, it is a 2014 Dodge Charger, Police Edition. I'll definitely send you some pictures of my car. But if you were to give me a quote for let's see, 143rd, and what was the other one? Sorry, I'm going back up on your thing. 164. So for 164. Let me know what an addition of 10 and 25 would be, and then I guess 50. And then for 143, let me know what an addition of 10 would be and 25. I think 50, we're getting a little crazy there. Does that work for you? I would definitely be selling it for more than $1 a piece. But they're not, the wheels won't be able to, like, my son won't be able to play with it, will he? And remember, if these are collector's editions, they're not toys, although I'll have one for my son to play with. Will the wheels turn? I don't think so, right? All right, Everett, I'll get back to you when I do. Would you do sponsorships in the future? You mean, would I take someone's money to promote their product? Absolutely. Are you asking for my money to help you in something? I don't know. What are you talking about, Orca 249?
Is 1146 East 105th.
Local hospitals check negative for the missing.
Because I know at least 4 kids that are going to need my cars. Ooh, they can roll. Ooh. If that's the case, see, I don't want to make a toy, because then I'm selling toys. I want to sell collector's editions of art. But I see what you're saying. We can figure this out, Diecast. But I'll instead of repeating what I just said, I'll put it in the email about the quotes and the numbers. What's going on up there, guys? What's going on up there? Oh, it's just they pulled somebody over. Looks like they're arresting him. That's all. That's all. But I really like the car idea. I really do. I can definitely see me doing that and putting that up on the site for sale. Absolutely. Well, Orca 249. Right now, I'll give you a free promote. What is it that I would promote for you? What product do you offer to the world? Oh, Patty, I know plenty of artists right here in Los Angeles.
1400.
I hear you, Nene.
Give you a bourbon.
You got it, Diecast. You got it. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me see something here. Boom. I just happened to FFEMT. I just happened to still have it right here saved. There is his GoFundMe. If you guys want to donate money to the officer that was shot. Oh, bam! Look at that, Diecast. That's even better. Sweet. Sweet. We can actually shake hands. Cool. I don't know his condition. I just know that he did survive his shooting. He was shot multiple times. And he has a long recovery ahead of him, is what I was told. Seaweed Witch, I'm not a big car guy. I just know that this one's cool. And now I have a way to share it with you guys. Yeah, he wanted, when his GoFundMe started, he wanted 40,000. They passed 40,000 within like 12 hours. And now I think now he's up to 60 something. So I know money doesn't solve everything, but money will help. It'll definitely help. The LAPD will be taking care of his family. That's kind of how it works. That's what the Police Officers Association is. When you're injured, you still get paid, and they give you extra dollars, so they'll make sure that everybody is taken care of in his family, but that money definitely does help. Right on, Janet. So is mine. Mine wants to go to art college. She doesn't want to go to book college. She wants to go to art college. She already has it in mind where she wants to go. It's called Ringling School of Arts in Florida. And if I'm not mistaken, she might even be going to School of Arts for high school.
34 Robert Lincoln Call 768.
Right on, Janet. Right on. I went to computer graphics school for about what, Mom? 7 months. When I got into my car accident in 1995, I was stuck in a wheelchair and kind of didn't think I was going to walk again, so I needed to find a job sitting on my butt. So I went to computer graphics school. Once I started healing and was able to walk, I'm like, I'm out of here. I got you, Orca. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take your money. I want to, if I'm, no offense, but if I'm going to work with people and I'm going to take their money, I want to work with businesses. I want to work with things. Right now, I have 4 sponsorships. I can tell you the sponsorships that will be sponsoring the show here soon. It will be Lefty's Tattoo. It will be Obey Imaging for all of your toner and ink needs. It'll be Market Fixtures Unlimited, and it will be Petite petal flowers? There's another one. Oh, an Odyssey. I lied. I got 5. Bam! 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 Gonna have custom flowers. Gonna have all your bus travel needs. Gonna have all your store and market needs. Gonna have all your toner needs. And all your tattoo needs. I don't need my face on a coffee mug. If you guys want my face on a coffee mug, here you go. I'll smile, take a screenshot, and do with it what you may.
Engine Squad 41, difficulty breathing, 619 East 121st Street.
No, I don't, Everett. I don't. I don't like being caught off guard. Like I said, Bronson did me a favor.
12873, 12873.
Dispatch for Light Horse 98, Rest 98, Sprint, intersect Beaumont and Pierce. Batteries, 58 D, 6th Avenue, code 2 incident 6287, RD 1232.
Orca 249, what are you talking about? What do you think this is? Skevy Underwear? I believe they gave away a motorcycle. Colin Morrison gave away a motorcycle. I'm not giving away a motorcycle.
Brown, 150%, 160, 20 to 25.
Car fire, 118 at the 5. What? Way too far.
Subject number 2 is another Spanish, blood brown, 120%, 20 to 25 years of age. 5'6", 160, black jacket, black shorts. Weapon used was a blue semi-automatic handgun. Property taken on summer one iPhone incident. 646.
Be between 3, let's hit that down, Palisades, Private Center. Nickname going from 6319.
Exit, you will be code 6, Boston and Western on a white Lincoln Navigator with a white paper plate.
OC Bobby, not necessarily from the guy that I'm working with. If I'm working with a company, the more you get, the better. But the guy that I'm working with, no, but it all depends. It all depends on pricing. And because they're limited edition is a way that you can charge more money. But because they're collector's editions or limited editions, I'll make it to where they're not gonna be $5. They're gonna be enough to where I can pay the money he wants, and I get some dollars out of it. The dispatcher even take a breath on that bolo. I don't know, man. Josiah. Didn't your parents ever teach you? OC Bobby, I don't know. I just know that he survived. That's all I know. I gotcha, Orca. I like your thinking ahead in life. That's good.
Alicia Martinez, last name 4/5/2019.
Janet,
black pants, black shoes.
I got it covered. Thank you. I've been in the clothing business since the 90s. Like, look at this shirt. Bam. I've also been buying clothes since the 90s, and I'm a big fan of Volcom, so I know what I'm doing. Peachy Keen, no, but the closest thing I'll do to that is possibly a bobblehead. Or we'll see how things go with Mr. Dye, with Mr. 3D printing guy. And I'm not making fun of him, that's just what the email says. 3D printing guy. from your live feed. So we'll see how things go with the car. I don't know if I want to do an action figure. I like the bobblehead idea. The only problem is I'm gonna have to pay extra for these damn tattoos. Got to put the tattoos on the bobblehead, and that will cost extra. Glasses are free to put. Probably gonna cost extra to put press on the hat, so it might just be a black hat. Or definitely say press on the shirt. That I'll have to do. But yeah, I'm gonna probably do a bobblehead at some point. Problem is, when I sell them to you, they won't be cheap. They won't be bobblehead prices. That's why I have to sign and number them, so I can at least pretend that they're worth something. Like if you wanted to buy a bobblehead right now, like if you wanted to buy a trout bobblehead from the Angels, you'd probably find one for $5 to $10. If you wanted to buy a Scott Lane bobblehead, you're gonna pay a lot more than $5 or $10. But the trout bobbleheads are infinite. You can always buy one from here until time's over. For mine, there's only gonna be so many available. And that's how I justify the price, is by signing and numbering them. So they're going to go to only people that really care about seeing my head go like this.
Heading northbound to Soto from Roscoe. Already my location.
I know, right? Right, Ardell? Yeah, signed and numbered. Like if I do 25 bobbleheads, they'll be numbered 1 out of 25, 2 out of 25, 3 out of 25, and I'll do it on the bottom and I'll sign it.
Okay. 2187 5929 RD 2187. Plus traffic unit handling traffic pedestrian involved 96 and 1 96 and 1 quick re-incident 6339 RD 1283.
Milos, what kind of footage pays the most? The standard answer is the one that sells, or the one that the other cameras aren't at. But in my line of business, it's fires, pursuits, shootings, car crashes. Those 4 things.
Well, it's 42, so Western and 96, and it looks 185, you know where it goes, for traffic control. Or identified.
It's far away, but maybe it'll go fatal and it'll give us a chance to move.
Specifically, traffic control. We'll respond call 3 from Sugar River.
It's 1267, responding code 3 from Figaro and Brenner to Western and 96.
Honestly, I don't know the next time I'll be live. I'm live now, so let's enjoy it. I have an early Saturday, so I don't know how my Friday night's gonna be. I have an early. I have an early Saturday. I have to go to a baptism. And I'm in charge. Oh, buddy. Alright, then I'm gonna go. As in, I'm in charge of 3 kids, maybe 2. Maybe 2. I think Michaela might be going to swim and then hanging out at home. Don't quite know. But either way, I'm in charge of a baby and a 7-year-old. Because Lisa will be doing some other things. So I got an early Monday, so I don't know how my Friday is going to be, but I will be live at some point over the weekend somewhere. But like I said, I'm live now, so let's enjoy it. All right. down to business. I'm on my way to a vehicle versus pedestrian, unknown if it's a hit and run, but they're asking for traffic control, so it has potential.
Out of 6705 is position vehicle 15 on the T8.
267 is 269 is a 42 and a P that are responding.
We'll consider responsible, respond code 2.
To answer that last question about stringers on motorcycles, it's not such a good idea here in LA, but a lot of paparazzo do paparazzi on motorcycles in other countries. Doesn't quite work out here, but I mean, never say never, but it's being done with cameramen around the world. It's just not quite the best idea here. You kind of want the safety of your vehicle. And if you're stringing on a motorcycle, that means you're using that motorcycle to get to places faster. And in that case, it's not if you crash, it's when you crash. When the show first came out, I got so many emails that told me that I should get a drone and that I should string on a motorcycle. It's like, I've never once hit up anybody at their job and told them how to do it better. So I thought it was pretty funny that people told me obvious things. Yeah, I know about motorcycles and I know about drones. One of them I've done, and one of them I'll never do. We just droned a huge story last week. A $20 million story. No, we didn't make $20 million. Somebody lost $20 million. Don't be scared, go.
720 North Company Drive, Melrose.
I'd say we're about 3 to 5 minutes depending on lights and depending on traffic. We're about 3 to 5 minutes away.
1239, cancel your neighbor dispute, 1230 West 45th Street, cancel your SPR, petition 5704.
10-4, you can show code 4, Mulholland Drive, East of Next Avenue, Rock Suspect.
Link 6120 minutes.
122 public.
5940, you know what it is.
Down the avenue.
I think we can put down their stack.
My turn. Oh yeah, the road's bumpy.
For DCD and also for what? I'm sorry, also for the tank, there is no unit available. 1623.
So we're on our way to a vehicle versus pedestrian, and depending on the circumstances, depends on whether it's a story or not. If the driver's stuck around, the chances of it being a story go down, but if the driver doesn't have a license or is DUI, then it has the chances of it being a story go up. If the person is, if it's a fatality, it still doesn't matter. It all depends. If it's a hit and run, it's always a story depending on the severity of the injury. Copy. But depending on, it's just because somebody was hit by a car, it's not a story. I can tell all my guys, just because a car rolled over doesn't mean it's a story. Just because the fire department responded to a car crash doesn't mean it's a story.
Good night.
Peachy Keen, that's a story. And it's a topical story, especially if it's one of those rentable electric scooters that the cities are renting. If it's just a dude on a scooter or a moped, it's still a story. But if it's one of those rentable scooters, it's very topical.
As a Whole Foods is that crashing into the restaurant, subject to the female black 20 to 25 years, 5'7". Code 206 6393 1464. Everyone else, please.
White BMW paper plate. We're signing for road. Under the 110 over bed.
So as soon as we turn the corner here, we should see something. And there's our something.
Diabetic. Front of Panda Express.
So when I got here, the pedestrian was just being put in the vehicle. I barely got it on camera, but I saw that he or she was sitting up and the vehicle did stop. So, like I said, it all depends on the severity of the damage, severity of the injury. It's not gonna be that big of an injury, and the driver stopped, so that's probably not gonna be anything either. So we're probably going, no, it's not a hit and run. The driver's right there. And even a news van just showed up. And if you look, you'll see top of his car. Doesn't have much damage to it. Looks like some water, some sweat, some blood or something's on there. Looks like maybe blood, and they tried to take it off with some water, but it's not a hit and run, and it's not that bad of a scene. So let's go talk to this guy right here. What's up, man? It's not a hit and run, and it doesn't appear to be that bad of any injuries. No problem. Thank you. Have a good one. So, looks like, oh, channel 34. Channel 34 might still shoot it because it doesn't cost them anything to have their photographer here. See, here's channel 34. He happened to be in the area, so we'll probably shoot it and then take off. But I can tell in his voice, he's like, oh man.
Contact us here by phone only. Do not contact us here. Stay tuned for 6414.
Except over the unwrapped section of the line arc. 4 Paul Edward 0057. Hollywood Encounter holding 44 suspect 620 line arc.
All right.
TS.
Good night, Mom. I saw it. Well, what time is it? We've been on here for 2 hours at least, so I'm not mad if I say goodbye. And there's our competition. On scene just drove by. And no, not Zach. Zach's not a stringer anymore. Although on social media, he'll try to tell you he is, but he's not. Yeah, it might be late to the party, but the party sucked. So, who wants to go to a terrible party? It's the name of the game. So it's not, he didn't miss anything. It's like when you tell your friends, like, yeah, I went to the party, but the party was stupid. You didn't miss anything. That's basically what happened right now, since we're using party scenarios. You didn't miss anything. He's gonna get there and he's gonna find out the party sucked too. And he's gonna leave. But it does tell me where he was staged or where he wasn't staged. And it also tells me who's already out tonight or who's out tonight. It also tells me he wasn't watching the stream, because if he was watching the stream, he would have stopped. Tells me a lot by seeing him turn that corner. Know your enemy. Play chess. Don't play checkers. You should go, Miss Bell. Peachy Keen. Zach says a lot of things. That's one of the reasons why he's not the owner of On Scene anymore. Zach will never come back. He's too embarrassed. If he does come back, he's going to come back on his own, or maybe with RMG, or his own and start another company, which is actually not good, or he'll go with RMG, which is just fine. Those two deserve each other. Dude, you can't do that. What's up, Fidel? What's up, Fidel Garcia? How are you? What is going on here is I am a news cameraman who works overnight in the Los Angeles County area. Right now I'm in South Los Angeles. Just got done chasing a vehicle versus pedestrian. People care about me live streaming, and I know, guys, I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm on a show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. So if you have Netflix, make sure you check out a show called Shot in the Dark. It is a 8-series reality show about me and 2 other dudes, about what we do and the businesses we own, or the business we own, businesses we own, business we own. I don't know. But either way, I'm not a cop, no matter what it sounds like in here, or no matter how awesomely I drive, or whatever lights you might see or sounds you might hear. And I'm chasing news. Fidel. Oh, you did catch the show. Boom. I'm glad you saw it. And that's what we're doing here. I started streaming to show everybody that the job is not like what you saw on the show. The job is like what you see here. Just sitting on your butt, listening to scanners, waiting for the call of the night, or waiting for any call. Looks like someone is new here from Russia. Also, Fidel, do you live in the Los Angeles area? If you do, then after watching the show, I'm sure you noticed the logos on TV. I'm sure you have noticed them logos. Oh, Zach didn't quit. He didn't quit, but I can't tell you why he's gone. I was raised better than that. But if we get a season 2, I'll happily tell you guys, because they're paying me money to tell you. I was also raised better than that. But yeah, I'm J. Cole. J. Cole said he'd pay me money and I'd tell him, so I'll definitely tell him. But I'm not gonna blast his personal business out here unless you pay me YouTube type money. Sorry, Netflix type money. John Wick 3. I'm very interested in John Wick 3.
262 to the 3.
There's nothing more than I would love to tell you why he's not here, because the story is amazing. It can't be made up. It's a story that puts a grin on my face just thinking about it. And you guys who like me and don't like him will love it even more, but I can't tell you. I really can't tell you. I mean, I can tell you, but it's not very polite. And believe it or not, I'm a polite person. I know, it's hard for you to believe that, huh?
Squad 135, believe 45411, 78 Avenue I. Engine patrol at 76. Fire alarm 27710, the old road, Magic Mountain Parkway. Hilton guarding us.
Absolutely, Nicholas. Absolutely, he would. Bam! Thank you. Thank you for the dollars. Show us. Show you what, the logo? I already showed the logo. If you're talking about tell us, $1.99 ain't gonna tell you, ain't gonna have me tell you nothing. Except thank you.
24, 37, water tender 80, crew 11-1, grass fire, Avenue S, 14 freeway.
Nah, Peachy Keen, I'm not telling you, sorry. Maybe it'll be a Patreon. Maybe it'll be a Patreon tier. One of those higher up tiers. Maybe I'll spill it on Patreon. Because Patreon isn't public. Bam! Oh, JD, looks like you want to get blocked.
I don't know if they're still at the location or not.
Oh, looks like Peter 54 wants to get blocked too. I love how you tell me where I am, like I don't know. But JD, Peter 54, you've been warned. See, it's my stream. I'm in charge, not you. But you've been warned. And you too, Quaker Roach, you're pretty good at it too, and I haven't warned you, so I'm gonna warn you right now. Don't give my location, guys. Thank you, I appreciate that. What show on Netflix? I'm gonna show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. Shot in the Dark. Shot in the Dark! And who's to blame? I give news a great name, Or a bad name? I give news a bad name? On that show I kinda do. But in real life, I'm a really nice guy.
Unconscious. 702 East Francisco Avenue, San Antonio. Engine 169, abdominal pain, 11820, the way.
Now, for those location giver guys who I gave a warning to, I'm not being mean, I'm not being rude. If I'm like in downtown LA or I'm in Hollywood, I'm at a obvious landmark or location, it's all cool. But when I'm in the hood or when I'm in certain locations, I appreciate it if you don't get my location. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. What's up, JD? Right on, I got you. It's all good. Like I said, man, I mean no harm. I mean no harm. It's for my safety. It's for my safety. First time on the stream, are you aware of who I am and have you checked out the show? And for those of you who have checked out the show and want to see the prequel to the show, it's called Stringers LA, and it's right here on this this YouTube channel. It's all good, Quaker Oats. I am always plugging, Nicholas. I got to. I'm gonna single-handedly get season 2 for us. I'm hungry. Can we talk food again? I'm full. All right, guys, we have 20 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it. So, oh, right on, JD, right on. Do you follow the channel and have seen the other live streams? Or they're not live when you saw them, but have you seen the other streams? Or do you see our footage? Or did you just happen to be watching, go to YouTube, and this was a suggestion because it was live, coming at you live? Sure have. Right on, dude. Thank you for the support, JD. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated.
I'll show you at 75 and figure out.
Hole in one tomorrow? That'd be great. That would be great. I've yet to have one. I've yet to have one. So getting one tomorrow with my mom would be memorable. I'm scared to get one when I'm morning golf in the morning. I really am. I mean, I want to get one, but I'm scared to get one by myself. Because if I get it by myself, my friends are always going to give me a hard time and say that I'm lying. But if you ever golfed with me, you would know that I'm an honest golfer. So if I say I got a hole in one, I got a hole in one. Who does Patty Mayo think he is? Fidel? A moneymaker. He's a genius. He's a genius. Who does Eddie Murphy think he is? Who does Nathan Fillion think he is? Who does Tom Selleck think he is? Yep, Nicholas, you are absolutely right. The only difference between that is we all knew those movies were fake. Patty made you guys double think. Patty made you guys double think.
I'm sorry, check your rule 1473, put incident 6396.
You had a hole in one, but she got mad at you.
Sir, are you the unit keep someone up now?
Yeah, Quaker Oats, but here's the thing, man. I'm an honest golfer, so if I was to get a hole-in-one while I'm by myself, it wouldn't be a lie. And if it was a lie, it wouldn't be a lie that I could keep up my whole life. I just couldn't live with myself. So if I was to ever tell you guys I got a hole-in-one while I was by myself morning golf, that means I got a hole-in-one while I was by myself morning golf. Trust me. I would not lie about that. Wear a GoPro on my cap.
And yeah, it looks like squad 41 from the second floor. They're on the first floor. Suspect is inside. 380 armed security on site as well. Just heads up. Hey, do we need somebody on the south side to watch the property line too, or we should go to just north? North, unless you have extra bodies. They just have a lot of trees and foliage on that north side. Unable to see. And, but if you have maybe you can pull the outside and also. Bye. Okay, roger that. Thank you.
I have to, I gotta reply to an email here.
Squad 116. Back in Unit 712 Avenue, Morehouse. 24, Squad 37. Over there. 1140 East Avenue Q12, Unit 10. 7th Street East.
She called back attempting to cancel.
Quentin Squad 161, abdominal pain. 13300 South Hawthorne Boulevard, Unit 1012D. 133rd Street. Rescue 801, abdominal pain, 51.
Yeah, she's planning to crash your tongue. It's just like working in Tampa. It's just 37 for a call in your district.
Suspect female Spanish black top, blue pants, Grand Imperial with a knife. Code 2 incident 6502 or D911.
Agent 64, rescue 264, immediate dispatch, auto bicycle. 24, cancel.
Code 1, Mary.
Site 9827 West Berkeley. Engine 136, squad 134, medical rescue, Grandview, Risa. Clinton squad 147, person 6, 12520, South Long Beach Boulevard, Palm Avenue.
Numbers for 3720 North Highland Avenue.
Red 5 en route. Vehicle versus bicyclist.
Possibly
Code 3 incident. 650 18 for particular time.
Alright, we're en route to a vehicle versus bicyclist. Doesn't say it's a hit and run, doesn't say it's anything, but we should be there in 2 minutes. Or less. All we gotta do is exit the freeway and it should be right there on our left-hand side.
Rescue 867, you're 10. Rescue 64, engine 64, 115, the auto bicycle, Imperial Highway, Harbor 20. That's over.
Left, 18835 shows back in 41. This one is go 3 106 and 6.
Roger. All units, 18835 is Hispanic code 31 from 106 and Figueroa to Paseo and a 110 freeway.
Parkside. Rescue 66, Preston Route.
Freeway.
They're already canceling people, but we're gonna go by it and see what and see what we find.
98th Street,
It's basically right in front of us.
18841 downgrading my response to code 2.
Thank you for the $1. Thank you very much.
Domestic violence restraining order violation, 662 West 26th Street, 662 West 26th Street. Suspect now Asian.
It's versus a motorcyclist, and the motorcyclist is sitting up already. So there's 2 patients, as you can see. and it looks like they're gonna be okay. I don't even need to get out of the vehicle for this one.
East female officer meet 18 George 33, 707 East 98th Street.
But I am gonna sit here as long as I can. The motorcycle's over there to the left. But it is a vehicle versus motorcyclist. We got 2 down. But they're both sitting up, so that's good.
Both vehicles now southbound Hawthorne from Carson.
Alright, and now we are going to be making a right turn here. And here we go. Oh, and there's the car that hit him. Or somebody who was involved in it.
John Boyd Edward, 179. South 3rd Henry, 7808, South Garden Avenue.
833, code 6, on 6th Street, west of Avalon, 4 Henry, maybe 2510.
Vehicles, 86, automatic alarm,
1883, code 6, Central west of Avalon, 4 Henry, Mary Frank 510.
It's a news copter right there.
Squad 39.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a news helicopter.
Correction, 1883, code 6, Century west of Avalon, 4 Henry, Mary Frank 510.
Location 6 times, going from vanities against PD. Honor from the traditional and special locations. Code to incident 6533 or 8759. 0 hazard clear.
Engine Squad 111. Currently going 75 miles per hour. 7050. Hawthorne. Rio Prado Drive. Rio Chico. Engine Squad 134. Diabetic. 43454. 30 West. Unit 206. Avenue K.
Over here, 525, Hospital ADW.
81.
Vehicle suspect domestic violence involved, 342 West 9th Street, 342 West 9th. Suspect in a gray Toyota, victim is a female Hispanic. So 3 incidents.
All right, guys. Somebody asked what's going on. We went to a vehicle versus a motorcycle. Looks like there was a it was a vehicle versus a motorcycle. 2 motorcycle riders down. They're not that badly injured. They definitely are not serious or critical condition. Both of them were sitting up when we drove by, and 2 news helicopters, or maybe one of them's the police. Maybe it's 2, but one of them's bugging out. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for the
18 George 33, 707
or Shirley.
East
Thank you, Shirley.
8th Street, 4
And somebody else too. Thank you, Rap Freestyle. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna go. Got school tomorrow. 1 year to go. Right on, man. You do your thing. Ooh, West LA girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are so nice. So nice. I don't deserve such nice fans.
The vehicle is currently at the Morgan Jewelers on Hawthorne and Torrance. On channel 4. So we copy you on the Roger.
Rap freestyle videos. I'm not here every night. I'm here most of the nights. But my team, my crew, somebody's always out with Loud Labs. That is for sure. One day Loud Labs will have a helicopter. You never know. You never know. I mean, I do have a helicopter. DJI Maverick Pro.
Spawn to the rear of Henry, to the parking lot, and switch to.
So how much does YouTube take from that dollar? I think they take 30%. So for every dollar you give me, I only get 70% of it, or 70 cents of it. I think it's 30%. It might be 25, but I think it's 30. Yeah, but rap video, I'm a pretty loyal dude when it comes to certain things, so I haven't gone on to Streamlabs. I haven't done a Twitch. YouTube, you know, I use YouTube for, I also post my videos on here, my raw footage, the unedited footage that we shoot, I also post it on here. So I've been on YouTube since 2014, but I've only been streaming since November of last year. And
unit, meet 18L30 for traffic control, 18849 responding.
It's been working out for me. So, you know, I'm a loyal dude, so I'm gonna stick with YouTube for a while, see how it goes. I'm gonna be starting a Patreon here soon. To answer your question, Michael, yes, I would be, but it depends on certain scenarios, scenes, and stuff like that. Like if I was to put up a drone right now and that police helicopter came by, one, I'm in the flight pattern of LAX, so I'd be in trouble. Two, they might be in trouble because the helicopter's in the air, and I don't know if you're allowed to fly at night. I have flown at night, and I have gotten hits with the stories that I've put my drone up in the air. But it all depends. It all depends on what it is. The further you get away from metropolitan Los Angeles, the better off you are. Like we just recently did a story last week where drone footage was used, and we got I know we got channel 2, 5, 7, 11, 9, and I don't know what other channels, but I know that 3 stations use the drone footage. So, but it was also during the day and in Riverside. Yes, drone use does have a lot of questions, emergency, but let me say something. Give me a second. I don't want to misquote. I don't want to misquote the words that were used. Drone footage was filmed in accordance with FAA Part 107 guidelines, which means the dude had a drone license. I'll repeat that. Drone footage was filmed in accordance with FAA Part 107 guidelines. You don't write that down if you're lying about your drone license.
Wearing a red soccer jersey, approximately 10 to 12 years is the location. Code 2 is at 6572 RD 1431.
Robert Edward Young, 9700.
Orca 249, before I go, would it be okay if I did an edit of your videos, like, I don't know, a cool music vid? It will take a while because of school, of course. Be my guest, dude. Be my guest. All right, we got 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna call it. If I hear something in the next couple minutes, or maybe I'll stay a little longer for you. I don't know. We'll see.
Break-in 15 white, wearing a white shirt down, first walking down Summit towards the 210 freeway.
I just parked next to a white van in the front. In front of Scissors, there's a road parking lot. Now, it's on just, it's in 646.
Karen, it's not too early. 1, there's new Sheldons that I need to go look at and watch. 2, I have a very important day tomorrow, and I want to be well rested for it. And 3, I've already strung. I've already been live for 3 hours, and that's plenty of live time. That's plenty of live time with you. And yeah, I figured that if I go home and watch Sheldon, by the time I get to sleep and wind down, it'll be like 1 o'clock, and I need to get some decent sleep. Look at Channel 34. That dude is all over the place tonight. So I figured that I'd call it. I got things to do. Scott, do you follow the recall notices on your charge? Your charges are getting expensive to fix. Yes, I do. Every time they send me one, I take it in.
Mention weapons and cameras. Weapon was not seen.
But I do not follow the class action lawsuits that come about. Like I said, I'm a loyal dude. I'm not going to get involved. It hasn't hurt me yet. So anytime one comes in, I get it fixed. Hey, that's what I fly. Tech 2. I had the very first Phantom. The very first Phantom. I do. I still have it. It's broke, but I have it. To me, it's like having a broken Nintendo. It might not work, but it's a memory, and it's a collector's item. So my Phantom will be a collector's item for my kid to put up on his wall and be like, my dad had one of the first Phantoms. That's because I'm moving to Kentucky, so my kid's going to talk like that. I'm not moving to Kentucky.
21 years old, described as a white adult, 6'1", wearing a red sweatshirt, women on side.
Southeast. I think I saw that you emailed me. I'll check it out when I'm done here. Double shift? Nah, I'm going to go home and go to bed. Well, I'm going to go home, watch some TV, and then go to bed.
Maybe
I'll go to that. Maybe I'll go to that. No, I'm not going to anything. No.
Engine Squad 87, person 6, 252, Norville Drive, Foster Avenue. Engine 54, Squad 163,
any black four-door sedan, no possibly walked away, 3 children ages 4, 6, and 13, one was falsely thrown to the ground, additional incident 6572. GMC and the license, female Hispanic, occupants in their late 30s or early 40s. Suffered a description, has been sent as the location.
Call back to the voicemail, engine 20.
Come in, it's code 2 incident 6589, already 1512.
I like that right there. That's good. That's a good sign. It's a very good sign. I was hoping to find something else for you guys, but it doesn't look like it's happening.
Avenue 27
now 1535 Southwestern at the Goodwill. 25 to 30 years, black shirt, blue hat, blue pants, black and white shoes. CR has black location.
I'm so used to it now.
2071.
Alfredo LBC said it best. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, Diecast. I will definitely be in contact with you soon. I might even send you a reply tonight. And thank you to all that donated. And thank you to, I guess, people doing bad things that keep me in my job. That's not a good thing to think, right? But anyways, everyone, thank you so much tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the positive support. I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate you helping me get to 100,000 subscribers. Check me out. And good night, everybody. Talk at you later. Wish me luck tomorrow against my mom in golf. Later.